Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for the second day. And of course, today we're showcasing once again the knockout rounds of the state mixed pairs. These superb bowls played, and this wonderful event could not be brought to you. The live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government. We thank them very much for their generosity. And of course, the sponsor of this event, one of the sponsors also is Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. And Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate, is a major sponsor not only of the mixed pairs but also the triples. We thank him for his support. We'd also like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championships. And of course, we'd also like to thank all of the other venues that are also in operation this morning. And we'd also like to thank the tireless workers of the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support for this event. And of course, on a weekly basis also too, Bowls Queensland is also sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotion, as well as Bioscapes Group. We thank them for their continued generosity of being able to showcase this wonderful sport. And what a great game we've got here first up this morning. Some people that are in fine form at the moment. We've got Emma Rowbotham and Nic Gosley, and they're up against Noelene Dutton and Justin Knight. And pleasure to having co-commentary with him this morning, old mate, Les Ritchie. Good morning, Les.
Morning, Brian. How are you?
Very well, mate. We'll even turn your mic on.
There we
now,
go.
mate.
Good morning, Brian. How are you?
Now.
So an echo in the background.
There is. I tell you what a beautiful morning here on the Gold Coast, Les. There's what a great morning for bowls. Like hardly any breeze, sun shining. Absolutely magnificent day here. And to be at Windy Hill with no wind, it's
pretty unusual, isn't it?
Very unusual.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, no, it should be a great day. Like yesterday, we had some incredible games. Of course, for our viewers, we've got 3 games again today. So should be, and of course, for our viewers that weren't on board yesterday, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes or 21 ends. And of course, 18 ends, I should say. 18 ends today, and tomorrow we go to 21 ends and no time limit. And tomorrow morning, for our early morning viewers this morning, we'll be on air tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So even earlier. So we've got Nick on the mat at the moment, Nic Gosley, playing his backhand. It wasn't too far away, just a few foot through the head. Now, Justin, of course, is from the very powerful Pine Rivers Bowls Club, playing with Noelene. I tell you, he's played this pretty well too at the moment. That's a good bowl.
Nice touch of straight up.
Mate, when I do that, it's downhill the rest of the day after that one, Les. Hey. Okay, Nick will classify his first bowl now as a positional bowl, knowing Nick. Just going to run out of legs with his second one.
You got a bit of history with Nick, I believe, Brian.
Mate, he was my apprentice for a few years. Great young bloke and one heck of a bowler. He's now living up in the Hervey Bay region. Plays for the very powerful Pialba Bowls Club. Not a bad, pretty good effort there from Justin. But he's also in the Open State team. Plays 2 for Sean Baker, in actual fact, Les. So
that's not a bad pairing.
Yeah, pretty good pairing, mate. It's not a bad team he plays in with. Normally, I remember the last time they went over to Perth, I think it was Kane Nelson leading up, Nic Gosley.
Man, what a team.
Matty Lucas and Sean Baker, so pretty powerful combination there. So he's been in fine form. Now, I don't really know much of Justin Knight's history, but I know if he plays at Pine, he must be a pretty reasonable player. And Noelene Dutton, of course, has been around for a great number of years and represented it all at all levels. And a very steady player, of course, Noelene.
Noelene finished in the semis 2 years ago with Kurt Brown, I believe.
Yes, mate. She used to play a bit of bowls with Brownie.
Justin was telling me he's from Weewar, back in the country, New South Wales, and he's moved up here a couple of years ago with his family. 5 kids.
Oh,
there's a family and a half.
That's a family and a half there, mate. Too. Yeah. Noelene, she's got a result here. Well, not quite. She's probably just pumped that a little bit too far. So, say Nick's probably just holding the one there. So, Nick just asking Emma just to trail the kitty a couple of feet, get it out of sight, out of mind. Now she's on a pretty good line for this here. Comes down to her weight. Bowl starts working into the head now. Needs a little inside edge. Not quite. Yeah, Weewar is a nice part of the world there.
You been there?
No, I haven't been there, but I've got a lot of friends that live down in cotton territory, Weewar. Good morning, Carla. How are you this morning? How's Ingham this morning, Carla? Nice and warm, hopefully.
Just running through. Had the weight?
Yeah, definitely had the idea there, Les. Just missed the kitty. But they've had it for the viewers there that aren't. Well, they've had a 2-end roll up, but and then they're into it. So it's a very heavy dew here again this morning. But about the first time in a week, though, Les. I think we had no rain last night, mate. It was unusual driving this morning with dry roads. So
I just came back from Sydney yesterday, and it was pouring rain down there.
It would have been too. So Nick with his next bowl, just trying to get this kitty out, but he's actually drawn another one. It's a pretty good bowl there too. It's going to fall over, not quite. Damien McGee. Hey, Damo. How are you, champion?
Pauline Rose from Harvey Bay, a chilly breeze in Harvey Bay. Unusual up north.
Yeah, very unusual for Harvey Bay. That's a very good bowl there from Justin. May even be shot. I think Nick's got to be just inside that now and just look for the trail of the kitty. He could possibly make 3. He's asking it to start turning.
Good line.
He's not going to be too far away, mate.
And just push it back to his own bowls.
Yeah.
Nice bowl.
Like when I talk to my bowls like that, they never do what I tell them to do, Les.
No ears on them, bro.
Mate, I've got to ask him how he does this type of work there, Les. Gee whiz. Yeah, he took one out there, but that was a very good attempt there from Justin. He wasn't far away from that, was he? Good morning, Vince. Good morning, Kerry. How you going, mate? A bit nippy at your way this morning, Kerry, that's for sure. 2, mate. 2.
Well, into knockout rounds today, Brian, after the round robins yesterday, so it's all or nothing today.
Yeah, mate, it's down to the... Yep. Getting down to the pointy end, the final 32 have gone through. We have got 16 teams here today, so we've got 3 games today, and we get down to 2 teams for tomorrow. And there's, of course, also at Paradise Point, there's also 4 teams for tomorrow morning for the semi-finals. And, of course, Paradise Point is also in use today. So, and looking at the quality of the teams that are here, Les, I think we're in for one heck of a day, bowls.
There's some great names out there.
The field is very impressive, that's for sure. So a lovely start there from Emma. Sitting just in front of Kitty, not too far away. Good day, Pedro. How you going, mate?
Nolene's looking good. Just a late turn, and she's got the jack. She's
not going to be too far away here at all.
Great opening bowls from both leads.
Well, it goes on from the games we had yesterday, really, Les. It's, some of the games we had yesterday were just absolutely first class. I said some of the lead battles yesterday were absolutely outstanding. So Emma's just going to sneak in behind the head. Nick will be pretty happy with that one. One thing I know that Nick has got is one heck of a big drive. Good morning, Ross. Wilson Alexander, good to see you awake, buddy. G'day, Juddy.
Nolene's looking to get off the side of that bowl. She's done it well.
Yeah.
And a toucher.
I wouldn't be standing on the green if I was the girls, knowing Nick. Got a lovely little target just there. To see Mr. Somerville walking around this morning too. Good on you, Ron. Okay, Nick, I think you'll find he'll probably play with a little bit of weight down through there. No, he's not going big. It's just going to play just reaching by the looks of it.
Needs a bit of a turn on those Optimas.
Oh, mate, that's not going to come back from there. He's not happy with that one. I think he may have been in 2 minds there, but he's probably playing the right shot, in my opinion, just through the head. I'm sure Justin will put one just around the back here somewhere. Believe it or not, he's going to pull up a bit short, which surprises me. I thought he would have Not even worried about the kitty there, Les, and gone around the back, but you play what you see.
Next a bit of a narrower line here. He's looking good. Just running out of legs.
Yeah, pretty handy this there. John, you'd have to contact Pine Rivers Bowls Club, mate. And, yep, they're wonderful shirts, mate. Tell you what, another good bowl here from Justin too. That's going to be a bit of a nuisance bowl,
nice little blocker.
Well, it may change on to the backhand now. That little port through there could be a bit dangerous if you're a bit narrow. Good morning, D. Hartwell, watching from Central Queensland. Hey, g'day, Paul Whiteman. How you going, mate?
Couple of other greetings here. Shane Greentree, good morning, gentlemen. Michael Judd, morning, guys. Wilson Alexander, morning, team. And Ross Cribben. Good luck, Emma and Nick. Wonder who he's barracking for.
Yeah, well, Ross comes from up in the beautiful part of Queensland, mate. Ross is from up in Townsville. No worries at all, John. That'd be my suggestion. Now, even if Emma's a little bit tight on this, she's going to make contact of her own. Little inside edge, and that's a pretty good second shot locked in now. With that bowl touching there now too, Les.
She's going to knock it out.
Yeah, any movement on that front bowl now, and that shot bowl will go out of the head.
Yep.
Now, the only question I ask is it lined up where it could possibly spring the kitty out to the left-hand side of the screen as we're looking at it, though?
It's touching, so there's a fair chance if he does do that, it will move to the left.
And I think this is where Nolene's going to put a bowl out here, I reckon, mate. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he's pointed that way.
Yeah.
The jack's going to go off to the left.
Yeah, of course, Emma, a very steady player also in her own rights, and make a pretty good combination, these two. Geez, her bowl's coming back a long way. Well, it may have missed, but it's gone to a pretty good home there too at the same time. Okay, Noelene might be trying to take this shot away from them, I think, Les. Hey, good on you, Millsy. How are you, champion? How's Early Beach this morning, mate? Yeah, no, I was playing more of a positional bowl there, I seemed. Sometimes when you're holding one shot, it's a good person that knows when to stay away from the headless, isn't it? I think there's a bit of experience in that shot there from Noelene. As I said, Noelene been a very steady campaigner over the years.
First time these two have paired up, Noelene and Justin, so it'll be good to see how they go.
Yeah, Nick going more directly at it, bit tight, bit wide with his bowl, needs to be a bit tighter. Oh, it's raining, Millsy, that's no good, mate. Timmy Smith. Timmy, shouldn't you be at work, mate?
Mark Rooney says, morning, buddy. Must know him.
Yeah, g'day, Mark. Great to catch up with you the other day, mate.
Just by the way, Brian, is there anyone in Queensland or Australia you don't know?
Oh, mate, unfortunately, as I've said, I've got to get a life sometime, right, mate? Nah, mate, great people, and always a pleasure to talk to them. Now, Nick's a lot closer to this. He's going to kill it, is he?
He's got it. Oh.
Well, you wouldn't read about that. There's still one down, but what a good bowl there by Nick. Hey, Shane, how you going, buddy?
Put in his pocket, do you think?
Well, I would if I was him for sure. Because if he touches that, that will probably go to Emma's bowl there.
No, he's going for it. Play for two.
No, I think he's played a pretty good bowl here, mate, in my opinion. I think that's pretty deliberate.
Yep. Take no chances.
G'day, Troy. I thought you would have brought us down a nice cup of coffee this morning, mate. Still waiting for you, Troy. Harvey Bay's not too far away. Adam, mate, Nick's delivery has been like that for as long as I can recall. Nick has come through the junior ranks through the Queensland under-18 squad and into the under-25 squad, and now he's in the open squad. And I remember many years ago, Adam, when Brett Wilkie was in charge of the emerging player squad back in those days. I think it was called the National Development Squad. And I remember him coming in to coach Nick one day. I said, "What are you going to do today, Brett?" He said, "I'm going to work on changing Nic Gosley's delivery." And here we are all those years later, mate, and Nick's still got exactly the same delivery. So, I'll tell you what, though, it's very effective.
What's the old rule, Brian? If it works, don't change it.
Don't change it. And that's exactly what Brett ended up saying to me in the end. Good starter there from Noelene too. What beautiful weighted bowl. So Emma looking pretty good too. I tell you what, she's pretty much on track here. Is she going to run it out? Oh boy, is she going to run it out? What a great bowl. Two very good lead bowls. Two very good.
This will be a good battle, Brian, this between the leads.
It should be. Joel. Morning, Jolie. Good to see you're awake. Jesse Turnbull. You up already, mate? What's happened? Tell you what, Nolene's not going to be far away with this one too. Just looking at it, and she's really stretched this this length out too, though, Les.
Full length.
It's a full length, so. As I see a lot of the Musgrave players coming in for a game of pairs this morning. They've got one green available. It's always love seeing it when the three greens are in use there, Les. Yes, Danny, Brad is playing. He's on the rink next door, as you can see.
Danny Rocco says, "Good morning, mate."
Yeah, g'day,
mate
Danny.
Of yours. Craig Dodds, "Good morning, boys." And is Brad Harris playing today?
Yep,
Danny asks.
He's on the rink next door. No, he's not on the rink next door. I thought I saw him put his Algester shirt on, so I thought he had a roll up, but I think one of the players might have been running a bit late. Greg Robbie was running a bit late that day, so he's now got his Bowls Queensland shirt on. He's back as a selector. Okay, Nick's going to be a little bit tight with this one here. And a bit short. Besides that, it was pretty good. He won't be happy with that one. Right, Justin looking down. Nice little trail down in there for him, but I think he could be a little bit wide. No breeze here this morning, as I said, which is most unusual for Musgrave Hill, of course. Okay, Nick sticking to his backhand. Trying to beat this bowl, but again, I think he's a little bit narrow.
He's getting close here, Brian.
Well, it's still running,
Just
isn't
running,
it?
the legs are short.
Well, it wasn't narrow. That held the line absolutely beautifully.
Good bowl.
G'day, Shep. How are you, bud?
Stan Coombs asks, "Good morning, gents. Have you got eyes on Scotty Franklin?"
Way down is the furthest rink away, in actual fact, Stan.
Mike Shingles, "Good morning. Can't watch all day today, but hitting the green."
Good on you, mate. We'll have a good day.
Have a good game, yeah.
And Dave Schofield says, "Morning, boys." And, of course, Tyler, Joel and Jess are out of bed. They're probably sleepwalking, though, knowing those three. They won't be awake yet.
What's Noelene going to play here, Brian?
I reckon she's going to try and sit that bowl on the backhand. The only thing she's got to watch, though, is that bowl of Nick's on the run.
Looks a bit narrow.
Well, she's going to try and probably play through this front one. If she hits this correctly, she could get a nice result, just like this, but she hit it the wrong way. But she's actually given herself some pretty good opportunity now with the next one. She's opened it up enough where they can get through that port with a bit of weight. And that's basically what Nick's calling Emma on. But got to be very careful she doesn't take out that bowl, though. Could end up being 3 down if she does. Emma, nice line. Holding that just nicely. Comes down to her weight now. Has she got there to reach? Not quite, but she's actually filled that. Oh, she hasn't left. No, the gap is still there, isn't it? Good morning, David Smart, watching from Fife in Scotland. All our Scottish viewers coming on board.
Taking her time here, this shot. She's got a bit of weight, but maybe just the line's off this time.
Yeah, she may get hold of Emma's bowl here. She's just going to miss it, though. See, that's more a That's more a full-blooded drive line, that one there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Emma wasn't far away of her first one. She's probably only looking at about 2 foot of weight by the looks of it. She's on a nice line once again here. Well, that's going to be a pretty handy bowl. Yeah, Nick actually likes that. Looks like it could be best backward. Michael Brindle, shouldn't you be working, mate?
Chris Hooper, morning boys. Love watching Nico play. Knows these greens very well.
He definitely does. He used to be the head greenkeeper here, of course,
right.
Hoops, back in your day when you were here, mate.
Barbara Green, we have sunshine and blue skies. First time in more than a week.
On your Barbs.
And Rosalie Dickerson, watching from a very frosty Rangiora, New Zealand.
Oh, would be over there.
Cool there, down the South Island.
Yeah, down the South Island. Probably one of Robbie's ex-neighbours.
Wilson Alexander, great coverage. Thanks, Wilson.
Hey, always good to catch up, mate.
And Laurie Andrews congratulating you, Brian, on your new position, President of Bowls Queensland.
Thank you very much, Laurie. Very much appreciate that. Oh, just pulled that across the body there, didn't he? Hope to catch up soon too, Laurie.
And Samuel Roberts again. G'day, lads. Congrats, Brian.
Hey, good on you, Sam. Brendan Wilson. How are you, champ? Okay, Nick.
Brendan's mum is on the Bowls Queensland Vice President.
Vice President,
That's
yes,
right.
Wendy. And absolutely full of enthusiasm and going to be a great asset. Nia shaping again. A lot closer. He's going to get a result out of this here.
Something.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't be surprised now if Nick goes chasing. Yeah, I was about to say chasing that bowl. Unfortunately, Justin cleaned his own out there, didn't he? So I wouldn't be surprised if Nick now decides to chase that bowl because it's worth another 2 and he sits there, it'd be worth 3.
Still interested?
Oh, he's going to get
got
his
the jack.
Just
Bad luck.
Yep. So he's one shot. Oh, it looks. Is it 1 or 2? I think it's just the 1, isn't it? Nolan seems to put 2 fingers down every time, but I think she only counts 1. Mr. Stewart, how are you, mate? They're really shortening this length up here, Les. So you can see the contrasting tactics between the 2 teams already.
Yep.
Now Emma adapting to a shortish end. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad starter. Just looking at possibly a couple of feet of weight. That's all. Grass line absolutely spot on.
Noelene coming down on her backhand.
Pretty good tactics between the 2 teams. It's very contrasting, isn't it? Where you can see the Pine Rivers team like the full length end, and of course Nick and Emma, of course, have gone to basically just over minimum length. I reckon there, Les. It wouldn't be it'd be a little bit more than minimum, but minimum to medium length. Now, Emma looking about another 2 feet of weight. Has she added it? Oh, she has.
Yes,
That's a good
nice
bowl. Very good bowl. Oh. Noelene just got to drop off around about 4 foot of weight. As she's pointing out there, she knows straight away. Now, one thing I can say, like a very heavy dew here this morning, but no matter what you do to the greens, they won't dry out until it gets to about 10 o'clock, Les.
10 o'clock, you think? Right,
yeah, they start drying out.
You'd know, man.
Well, you can see that. You still see the dew on the bank just out in front of us, and you know, I mean, the green staff once again, Dino and his staff did a superb job here this morning, as they do every morning, but they just hold that moisture, particularly with the amount of rain we've had the last few weeks. So Nick, beautiful weighted bowl there, but just needs a little bit more grass. Yeah, you look out there, some of the matchups there, we're fortunate to see Les, and gee whiz, there's some good teams. There's going to be some great bowls played. You see a great bowl here from Justin. Played that beautifully.
Oh, lovely bowl.
Well played. I love the way people put the chalk on it, so that's the target. You got to hit it just there.
Nick's just under his line.
Yep. Good weight for what he was after, though.
Yep.
Very good weight. Okay, Justin.
Justin's nice and smooth. Good.
Very good.
Smooth delivery.
Yeah. Yeah, another great bowl too. Oh, I thought he may have just laid that one over, but that's gone to a very good home just there. So down to the two girls now, Noelene and Emma.
Okay, giving it some thought.
Yes, I think it's still on the backhand there, but she could really play this either hand, really.
Yeah,
four hands on too. Like even if she's a bit narrow, she's onto her own bowl there. She's got to come just around it. Oh, she's put a bowl in a pretty good home there too, just quietly.
If the jack moves, that's where it's going to go.
Yep. Yes, pretty good home there. Well, probably wanted a few more feet of weight on that one there, but just see now if Emma can just cut her grass line down, even if she's onto that front bowl of hers there. She's definitely cut it down this time. Yeah, just her weight really, which just held that line, didn't it? Yeah, good on you, Michael. Watching between haircuts. Good on you, mate. And I like Timmy Smith's. Any danger of Gosley taking grass? Could be a lot of danger there, I think, Timmy.
Joshua Beattie, a roving reporter, reporting from Musgrave Hill Bowls Club on a nice fine day.
Yes. See you out there, Joshy. Oh, I don't know what you're reporting on, though, buddy.
What can't we see?
He can see, mate. He's out and about. Okay, Nick. We'll see what happens here, Tim. He's taking grass, Timmy. Look what you've done, mate. Well, you probably need a bit more weight on that line, mate. So I'll classify that as a win to you, Timmy. Okay, Justin sticking the same hand, looking to draw another one, but I think he's also a little bit underdone. Let's be a little bit closer with this one. Well, still got one by the looks of it. Good bowl there by Nick though. Just had to be just inside that bowl. He just caught it just on the wrong side. Yeah, she's going to be around that. Not quite. Looks like just the one to Justin Knight and Noelene Dutton. Game of ones there, Les, isn't it?
1 by 1, so yep, slow game, but still, it's the final score that counts, isn't it?
Well, mate, once they get that underneath them, bud, depends who scores that one. Okay, Noelene is going to kick the bowls back. I think we're going back to the... oh, no, she hasn't got the mat right back. She's got it back... We'll see what length she's going to throw anyway. They may be...
just on standing 3/4 length.
Yep. Nolene's going, no, I want it a little bit longer than that, Justin. Hey. So I've got quite a good start to this game. As I said, the players will be settling in on their tasks now, and their task today, that's your fact, is to make it through to tomorrow. So, Noelene just a little bit underdone grass line with this one here. Good weight though on her first bowl. Beautiful weight. So there's really no breeze here this morning at Musgrave Hill. It's really is a superb day for a game of bowls. Yeah, Emma sticking to her forehand. Just chasing a little bit more weight on that one there. But Southport here this morning. The old bomb, she's a bit slow this morning. So Noelene taking a little bit more grass here.
Good weight again.
Yeah, good bowl there. Two beautiful weighted bowls.
Yeah, crashed and burned on that front bowl.
Yep. Well, the Southport here this morning, it says that it's 21.1 degrees, which would probably be right. It was a bit of nip in the air this morning. Supposed to be a maximum of 25, less. No rain and mostly sunny, so...
Sounds pretty good to me.
It does. Forecasting a bit of rain for the rest of the week, but they're only looking at 1 or 2 mil, they reckon, but overcast conditions. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week.
Justin coming down, just on the toucher.
Yeah, great
Nice
bowl
bowl.
there. Very good bowl there. Right, Nick looking down just to ease the pain. I don't think he's quite got the run.
Justin telling me he plays third in the club pennants and skips in the Reggies in the Premier League.
Yep. Yeah, good grass line on this one here for Nick. Very good home there for Nick. Very handy position just there. Good morning, Michael. How are you this morning? From Suva Bowling Club, lovely part of the world. Played bowls there. Suva in the South Pacific Championship a few years ago. And very good destination.
There's a bit of a cryptic comment. Gavin Paul, Darren Rivet.
Okay.
Does that mean something to you, Brian?
No.
Nick Pura, are there any Mentos left, or do I need to restock tomorrow afternoon, Brian?
Definitely need to restock, mate.
Peter Lovell, morning, Brian. Greenkeepers time again.
Yes, Peter. Good to see you out of bed, mate.
Darren Stanley, morning, guys. Top job again. Thanks, Darren.
Thanks, Darren. Yeah, good bowl there once again from Noelene too. So, Emma, going to stick to the forehand there. Those bowls there, I just thought they may have been just in her eye, so not quite. Oh, I don't think she sent this one either.
Justin still holding.
Yep.
Okay, what's he going to tell Noelene? Okay, come in on the forehand, backhand there, Noelene. Forehand.
Oh, well, Nick can't really attack it too much, can he? Because there's
nothing at the back.
He's got nothing at the back, and he's only really got the one bowl in the head. So he's really got to be a little bit careful of attacking too much. So just told Emma just over a draw. Now, depending on her weight, she's on a pretty good line. I think she just didn't get around that though. So see what Nick does here, what hand he plays. There is that port out there now. There's Joshua Booty, just walking past now, mate. That's our roving reporter.
And he's roving.
He's roving.
Kathy Wayne Masters, morning lads. Still not Windy Hill. No, the flags are still very still.
Mate, there you wouldn't know the place here at the moment, Wayne. G'day, Warren. How are you, buddy? Going for Nick and Emma? I thought you would be, champ.
He's through.
Yeah, it's pretty good home there, mate, Justin. Nick can't, as you said. Nick's got basically the only bowl. He's not going on his backhand.
Has he got the line? I think he's going to crash. Let's cut out his line too there.
He has cut his line out there, mate, to that bowl, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, just caught the outside edge of that bowl. Now, see what Nick plays for here. I said he's got to be very careful of what he does. He may look at just playing onto that bowl once again, but once again he's got to have good weight where he doesn't take that, doesn't slice the kitty too far, otherwise he could really go down.
I think he might be under. He needs a wick.
Yep. Well, no. Could be just taking 2 out.
3.
3 out. Okay, well those ones not facing now, they're measuring for 4. Taking 4 out. Well, that goes to show you that bowl, which looks close from here, is a lot further away than what I thought by the looks of that. So a handy pick up here for Justin and Noelene. Hey, good on you, Cam. Got the beginner's set start tomorrow. Good on you, mate.
Peter Lovell, only reason playing old man's marbles today.
Hey, so that's why he's up bright and early. Good on you, mate. On you, Mr. Lovell. Going to call an umpire. It'd be the laser level. Not the level, but the laser measure. Good morning, Gail Gosley, watching from Noola. Good on you, Gail.
The controversy over the laser seems to have died down, Brian.
Yes, it does.
People are using it more frequently now and relying on it.
Yep.
Are they more accurate, or is that just people's
I think it's a lot
attitudes?
more accurate, in my personal opinion. I do believe that. I think because some of the measures we've had, they had a training run on this there after the Division 1 pennant finals, and some of the measures I've seen here, it's been within 1/100th
Wow.
of a mil at their absolutely first class. So he would have had the measure in that there then, and then he'll go to this bowl.
Be crook to lose by 1/100th of a millimetre.
Yeah, made it absolutely incredible in my opinion of how accurate they are. And again, he'll be pushing that now, and then it'll show.
Got the reading. Square.
Square.
Couldn't even the laser.
You can't get any closer than that, Les.
1/100th, and they still couldn't get it.
They still couldn't get it. So, and that goes to show you how accurate that they are. Absolutely outstanding. Well, you actually saw that when Noelene actually measured that, or whoever measured it, you could actually see it pretty much spot on, wasn't it? You know what I mean? So, it doesn't get much closer than that, that's for sure. So a handy pickup there for Justin and Noelene.
First multiple.
Yes, we've broken the cycle of ones.
The Ducks. Interesting length, this one, Brian.
Yes, well, just
3/4 lengths.
Well, one thing that, you know, with these experienced campaigners too, though, particularly Noelene and that too, like you can see that she's trying to break the length up, so Emma's not getting comfortable of getting into the routine. A very, very good player, Emma, of course. At the moment, just struggling a little bit for weight, but I tell you what, she's pretty close to this one, though. What a great start.
Handy back there.
Anything behind the head's always very beneficial, as you know. Catch up with you soon, I hope, Warren. Hear you down for a while, mate. Talking to your lovely wife the other day. Yeah, Cam, mate, those measures, though, gee whiz, I said, like, they're absolutely, they're they're so accurate, Cam. They're absolutely outstanding, and really, but when you look at it, by the time they set it up and do it, it's about the same as a tape. But I can assure you one thing, mate, they're a lot more accurate than a tape, though, because it actually gives you the reading on the side of it. What a great correction here from Emma, too, also, too. Very good weighted bowl with that one there. So down to the skips now.
Do you like 2x2s or three?
I do.
Like
I do like the traditional game. I fully understand though the 3-bowl pairs though for the ones over 60 who don't have to do so much walking. I do understand that completely.
the different tactics too, aren't they?
Absolutely different tactics. A different game. I mean, there is a lot of walking in the 2x2, you know, particularly today, as I said, 18 ends or 3 games, or quite a bit of walking in that. So you definitely get your 10,000 steps up pretty easily.
Do you think the lead has more of an influence than the 3-bowl pairs?
Well, I think if your lead can put something close early, isn't it? It's like 2-bowl triples, isn't it? Like, I mean, 2-bowl triples, one of the most important player is your lead. Because if he can put one pretty on it and the other team's got to start attacking from the opening whistle, well, sometimes it can get a bit ugly in multiples. In multiples. Now, Nick, has he taken it? No, he's still pretty filthy with himself with this one.
Didn't like it.
No.
You know as soon as you let go, though, don't you?
Yeah, well, Nick knew that straight away, mate. Definitely did. So down to the 2 girls once again now.
Now, Brian, you may know this, but I'm not familiar geographically, but Emma's from Yungaburra. Where's that?
Yungaburra's up in north. Lovely part of the world up in North Queensland, mate.
Right.
And, yep, Yungaburra's, I think if I remember correctly, that was Darren Rowe's first club. Darren now, of course, up on Tamborine Mountain. Not Darren Rowe, I should say. Just watching this bowl here come down.
Nice bowl here.
She's going to be pretty close to the kitty for a trail. She's just going to miss the kitty for a trail. Yes, a lovely part of the world up there, my friend.
Got a son in Cairns, so I know what the weather's like up there. I've been up there quite regularly. It's either hot and humid or wet and miserable. And then sunny, beautiful days, so you get the lot.
You get the lot, mate. Another great bowl there from Emma.
Bit wider this time from Noelene.
Yeah, just trying to dead draw it. Tell you what, she's not going to be too far away. Just going to pull up a tad short. But a very good attempt there.
Okay, looks like Emma might be going around the back. No, she's going to draw another one. And Nick seems happy with that too.
Little trail here.
Look at this.
Look at those 4 bowls.
Oh.
They're all Emmas and they're absolutely spot on, aren't they?
Happy high fives.
Bit of pressure on Justin with this bowl. Sorry, mate, I'm just reading a few messages. Okay, Justin on the forehand, looking just to cut this down. Got a nice weighted bowl here. Is he going to crash, though? Once again, not too sure on that camera angle. I don't think he's eased the pain. He may have taken the back one out, maybe, Les. Just looking at it from here. Now, Nick's taking more grass.
He's coming in under.
Got a nice turn.
Just needed a few extra rolls.
Yeah, no, you're dead right. You're dead right there.
Oh, taking a couple out.
Taking a couple of out, which probably eased the pain there slightly. Pretty good drive there from from Justin. There you go, done my homework. Yeah, g'day Hoops. Mark says, lift your game, Nick. Yeah, mate, he's struggled a little bit this morning, but you know what Nick's like, mate. He'll soon get into his routine, and again, he's got a nice grass line on this one here. It just hasn't quite sent it, so...
Joshua's just giving us an update from Rink 13. Dean and Lauren are 6-2 after 5 ends.
Good on you, Joshy. Who are they playing, mate?
Mark Payne, good morning, men. Sensational coverage. Thank you, Mark. Edward Krasneski, it's Youngaborough. Yep, we knew that. And Joshua Beattie, score update from Rink 2. Scotty and Jane Bush are down 4-3 after 4 ends.
On you, Joshy.
The roving reporter. We getting any updates from Paradise Point, Brian?
No, not
nothing?
at the moment, mate. No, nothing from over there. Great to see Claire Turley turn up and have a bit of a look around. So, a lot of the emerging players, coaches. I saw Lindsay Clark the other day out and about. So, that's great to see. Hey, good on you, Hoops. Here's some tough hours, is that right, mate? Yeah, Robin, yeah, I knew that love us up in the Atherton Tablelands. Youngaborough, 2,500 feet above sea level. Yeah, beautiful part of the world up in that territory there, Robin, that's for sure. And she lives in Cairns. Yep. Very good player. Nah, not for me, Hoops. You know that, buddy. Emma, beautiful line on that one there. Just needs to be another 4 foot or wait with her next one. Yeah, you did right too, mate, with that. Again, I think Noelene just...
a bit short too.
A bit short.
They're matching each other.
Well, they are matching bowls there, but Noelene definitely... Oh, I don't know, it fell out maybe. I don't think shot bowl's been played, I think, at this particular stage.
No, I doubt that.
And Emma's gone straight over to the backhand anyway, so those 2 bowls obviously in her draw. Got a better line on this one and pretty reasonable weight too by the looks of it. Well, not a bad correction.
So Noelene will go her backhand as well, probably.
Yeah. Morning, Corey. How you going, buddy?
Justin's called on the forehand.
On the forehand, so no, come around that. Well, they would draw back from there. I think what happens a lot of times, though, with there's not much breeze here this morning, I think after the rolling, I think this brings a bit of moisture up.
She's going to be short again, and she's not happy.
Yep.
Well, there's a wall up there now on that side.
Mate, a bit of concrete, there's no in the world they get through.
Nick and Emma having a bit of a confer in the middle.
Yep.
Okay, Nick's down on his backhand.
Yeah, he got a nice line, just comes down to his weight, seems to be running.
He wants to call it in, but it's not coming.
Yeah, his grass line wasn't too bad.
Justin, the same down on his backhand. They've obviously seen that wall as impenetrable.
Yep. Yeah, good bowl here. Played it very well, Justin. That is the shot.
Bit narrower this time from Nick.
Yep.
And he's going to hit that wall. Justin bringing his line down a bit too. Is he going to have the same effect? The wall's got him too.
Yep. It's amazing, isn't it? When the lead puts the first bowl in, how it's a magnet. It's an absolute magnet. Dear, how many times have you seen that, Les?
And they give you just one bowl on the green and you'd be
Yes.
sure you'd hit it.
Yeah, guarantee you'd hit it, mate. Down to the girls, I'll show them away.
Nick Puree, Brian, what time is the final due to start tomorrow?
If I remember correctly, my friend, and I'll just have a quick look in the book though, just to refresh it. I've got a funny feeling it's around about 1 p.m. because it is a no time limit. Yeah, good try there from Emma. Right, that's men's triples. Okay, finals day. Well, it starts at 8 a.m, so quite realistically it's no set time. It's just basically when everybody's ready. Now, she doesn't want to slice this, Noelene. Oh, she has, but still holding shot. So the semi-final tomorrow morning, 21N, starts at 8 a.m, so they'll probably be starting, in my opinion, around about 12, I'm assuming, Les. So,
right.
And of course there'll also be the bronze medal matches also too at the same time.
Can we get a wick off this? It's taken a bit of heat off the bowl.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? So.
Okay. Justin calling Emma. Oh, Noelene down on her backhand.
Well, she can get it, yeah, down through there. It's not a bad call, that, because it's there. Like, if they pick up the kitty, they've got two. They probably pick up 3 shots. So. Well, I think she's a bit tight though, mate.
Still coming.
Well, it's not tight at all. Look at that.
Look at that.
Held that line beautifully. That's a pretty reasonable bowl there from Noelene, really. When that left her hand off, gee whiz, that's tight. But it just held that hand.
Yeah.
Well, when you see it there now, you see those flags, which is, I haven't looked for a while. They're actually starting to blow a little bit. So, yeah.
Morning, Anne Lily. Anne Lily is watching from Dunedin in New Zealand.
Yes.
Cool. Must be cool there too, Anne.
Yes. Well, Robbie should know about that. He lived there for a couple of years.
Yeah, nodding his head.
Yeah, well, yeah. Les knew that because you could hear something rattling over there. Not keeping you awake now, are we, son, or what? Nick.
Gonna wait.
Yeah, a bit wide with that one, mate.
What's Justin got? Got a good line. Has it got the length? Just running out of legs.
He's going to make it very hard now for Nick to get in there.
He's having a go at it. He's got something. And the jack.
Be holding a few shots there. But there's plenty of room there now for Justin to draw. But now he has to...
Nolene's called it way out. That's all he needs to do.
Yep. Bad thing is that you don't look at that kitty, you just look at the bowl you've got to beat.
And I think he's done it. Keeps running. Keeps running. No, it's pulled up.
2 shots.
2 down.
6 all. So it's a bit lucky there, quite realistically, isn't it? So.
Lee Hardingham asked, what type of bowls does Noelene have? She's got dynamics.
Yes.
And a number 1, size 1.
Size 1, yes. You find most of the girls do use smaller bowls, I should say. So,
watched a game the other day with a lady using a size 0.
yes.
Looked like one of those little indoor carpet bowls.
Mate, they're a bit like marbles, really. Yes, I had a few games with a girl that used to use double zeros, and they were like a marble.
And it's gone long?
Well, trying to break it up to try and, again, I said their tactics early were to play minimum length.
Yeah.
But Emma got a beautiful track on that, just looking about another 2.5, 3 foot of weight. You can see the green just starting to free up slightly at the moment. So Noelene Dutton from Kiwana Bowls Club.
Keeps the players on their toes, having to readjust length all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah. Morning, Mr. Walker. And exactly what Les said previously, there's one bowl on the green, you're guaranteed to hit it. So Noelene needed about another half an inch of grass there, and she would have succeeded.
They become as big as basketballs, don't they?
Yes, and of course Emma, with that bowl being in her eye, the first thing she does is cut down her grass line, comes down to her weight now, and I think it's going to be roughly around about the same. Hope you're going well, Johnny, up there in Harvey Bay, mate.
Ray Thorne watching, and Redlands Bowling Club from the USA.
The USA, yep.
Been loving the tournament and this format.
Yes, spoke to him yesterday, and he wanted to know why they were playing 2-2-2-2, and I explained to him that that's basically our championship games over here. All the big events are 2-2-2.
Played at Laguna Beach Bowls Club a few years ago in the US Open, and beautiful green, beautiful format and a location right on the edge of the coast. You ever played there, Brian?
No, I've never been over to the USA, but I must admit, Charlie, when he was out last year, has whet my appetite.
Charlie Herbert?
Yes, he definitely has, yeah.
I played against Charlie when I was over there.
Yeah, great bloke, mate. And Lauren, of course, has been out playing Premier League this year, so for Pine Rivers. So a good bowl there from Nick, just promoting that bowl. Hamilton, yeah, what did I say? No, sorry, Hamilton, I should say. Yeah, I'm looking at the Pine River shirt. Yeah, played with Johnny Newell, played 3 for John, and moved him around a few times. It was always great to see him on the bowl show and getting the perspective from, Nick's not happy, perspective of the USA.
Our follower from Redlands says, yes, we're jealous of Laguna.
Is that right? And that's why Nick wasn't happy. He knew straight away that that wasn't his grass line. Okay, Justin, looking to cut the damage down. He'd be 2 down at this particular stage, and I think he's a little bit too wide with this one.
Heading back over to the US Open again this year. It's in Phoenix in Arizona.
In Arizona,
it'll be interesting to see the greens over there.
When's that on, Les?
In late October.
Late October, that's right. I knew it was the end of the year. So, mate, should be a great experience over there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How long are you over there for, Les?
We're going for 3 weeks all up, do a bit of Las Vegas and a cruise at the end.
Mate, everybody does a bit of Las Vegas. Hey, good on you. I'm sure you'll have a great time. I'm sure our friends over there will show you some wonderful hospitality.
Very friendly group.
Oh, yeah.
Went over with Steve Holmite last time and Ian Taylor.
Yep.
We had a great time.
Yeah, well, there's a name, haven't it, for a while, Steve Holmite.
No, he hasn't played for quite a while.
Absolute legend on the Tweed Heads carpet. Just about unbeatable at times. Tell you what, good line on this one here, Noelene. I think maybe just a little bit runny, but gee whiz, it's a good attempt. It's always easier to pull back when you're a little bit long with your first one, with your second bowl as a rule. So I've been told.
Thanks to, sorry.
You're right, mate.
Thanks to the Redlands Bowling Club. He said it's about 125 degrees in Phoenix. Sure you Aussies like the heat.
Yeah. Oh, good bowl here from Emma. She's going to be around the back. Pretty handy in case they decide to attack it. You can never beat a back bowl, can you, mate?
It's always handy, aren't they?
Yep. No, it should be a great trip, that one, Les, that's for sure. Always good to get off, get to other countries and play on their greens too. It's always a very good experience. Oh, Noelene just overcorrected. So down to the skips now, holding 2, the Nic Gosley lead combination.
Bit of shrapnel in front, but
yep.
I'm sure these guys can get around that. coming down on his backhand. He can get around those short bowls, I'm sure.
He's having a good look at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's happy with that one. Or happier, I should say.
And Justin following. Bit narrower line. Justin using Optimas. Both men using Optimas. Both 3.5s.
Well, he may have got second shot out of that. Not too sure there, so... just sitting that bowl of Nick's.
Narrowed up this time, but now he's going to hit the shrapnel.
Yep. Morning, John and Judith. And bring it home, Nick. Could be a little bit tempted. I think it'd be a brave man that does it, but no, I think he's just got to really...
I think he was
going to play some weight.
Yeah.
I think he's just better off just dead drawing it, in my opinion, and minimising the damage.
He's going to not get through that hole with a bit of luck. No.
Not quite.
Well, one out, measure for two.
Measure for two by the looks of that, Les. Yeah, it's not a bad bowl by Justin. He really did ease the pain there, didn't he? Yeah, just the one. So he was at least 3 down.
Yep, that's
previously.
Made a difference.
Very telling skips bowl there. So Emma straight away is going to put the kitty on the line, the mat on the line, and see where she throws the kitty.
Smart bowling though, Brian. He realised he probably couldn't get the shot, but second was better than going 3 down.
That's basically the way. Yeah, that's the way I used to play. In actual fact, when I used to skip, sometimes, well, most of the time too, we were a few down. I'd always try to get second shot first, and gives you options with that next bowl of yours that you have. You know what I mean? But
Keith Donaldson. Keith was a member of our squad that went over to the USA a few years back.
Keith, yep.
So good morning, Les. Morning, Keith.
And you, Keith. Now, Emma, a little bit underdone grass line here. Weight's pretty reasonable too. Beautiful weighted bowl. Yes, I think with the heavy dew this morning, it's really the players have thought it would be a lot heavier than it actually is, and they're just not taking that grass line. Sometimes psychologically it just gets in your head.
And you can't change.
You can't change it, no matter how hard you try. Now, Noelene had a beautiful line on that one there, but just pulling up a tad short. Now, Emma definitely got a better grass line on this one. Yep, not bad. Right, Noelene has to find that gap there, which she's more than capable of doing.
Plenty of room. I think she's done this well. Good line.
Yep, she's watching it pretty intently.
Just a bit too much legs, but good at the back.
Yep.
Could well be shot, actually.
It could very well be shot there, but I think Nick would probably like having that bowl there of Emma's on the run there, I think, Les. Something where he can utilise. Nick first up. Needs a close one. Perfect line.
Great bowl. Certainly shot.
Good bowl there from Nick. Okay, Justin. Again, perfect line also too. I tell you what, his weight's looking very handy. He's just going to pull up a tad short, but just... Yeah, change Nick onto his forehand. bit light on.
Seemed to push that just a bit out at the start. Will it get back?
Just snuck around that one, Les, so it's not a bad bowl there. They're building a few seconds there, so I think that bowl of Nick's is looking very lonely.
How's the new presidency been going, Brian? Keeping you busy?
Very busy, mate. Said very looking forward to getting into it, and had a couple of meetings, and looking forward to working with an incredible team.
You're still president of the district side, though, too, aren't you?
At the moment, yep.
Will you hold that?
Unification will be the Gold Coast Tweed is going to unify on the 10th of September.
Unify with whom?
The ladies.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and men will be combined.
That's right, because Pennants this year is mixed, isn't it?
Yes, is open. So it's up to the clubs to decide, but a lot of the women that now do work, and I think with one of the things about having open Pennants, Les, is you fully understand with the financial situation that a lot of couples are in now. There's a lot of the parents are babysitting their grandchildren. And she gets an inside edge off this. She's got shot.
She still might have shot.
Yeah, great try. Probably just fell the
Rolled
wrong
out.
way. And I think that's where a lot of the women now are basically babysitting their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, so the children can get two incomes. And, you know, I think it's one of the thing about our great game is that, I mean, it doesn't come down to, you know, if you're male or female. It just comes down if you're a bowler or not. And I think it's pretty important. Yeah, great bowl there from Emma.
Got shot from that too.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important to be able to give those people the opportunity to participate when they want to. I know there's a few blokies out there that aren't happy, but sorry, fellas. I'm really sorry, but for the sake of our game, it's just some things you just got to do.
Will it affect the ladies' pennants on Fridays?
I don't think it will, in my personal opinion. No, I honestly don't think it will. I said, because to me, you know, I've always said, you know, please give preference to the ladies that work Monday to Friday. You know what I mean? It's they're the ones that don't get that opportunity to play. But we don't put any type of restriction on if they play Friday. They don't play Saturday. To me, it's entirely up to their club selectors to come up with that conclusion. So I'm pretty sure with that last bowl, Nick will have to go to his forehand here. But it's just something I think that the clubs will get used to. It's been very successful, and I think somewhere down the track we'll come up with a... I'll tell you what, has he got the run? Not going to be too far away. Geez, that's a good bowl by Nick. Coming down the track, we'll find some type of competition to have for men only, for the ones that would like that, you know what I mean? So we try to please everybody, Les, if we can.
Is that possible?
No. No, but we'll try. Oh, he wants to miss that one. Oh, that may have brought another one into play. Not too sure with that though, but I don't think they'll take that other bowler Nick's out first, because that bowl's going to fall
like that.
straight over. I think Nick going for a bit of cover here.
I'm not sure he really liked that one.
Yep.
Right, Noelene, what's she telling Justin?
Looks as though she's saying, come in there, come and have a look, but have a look at the backhand. If you go down there and make contact with any of those bowls, you're going to ease the damage down. And I think that's what they're after, just ease the damage.
Yeah, she's looking at second and third shot.
Yeah. I think Justin likes it inside that bowl there. So she must be a few down if that's the case. If they're looking at beating that wing bowl there, Les. That wing bowl there of Emma.
Tara O'Leary, so great that clubs are moving forward. As a working woman, Monday to Friday, it's very tough to get a run in anything.
Well, I hope that we can change that for you, Tara. I really do. Because everybody's entitled
Sure are.
to be able to have a game of bowls.
He's not going to get under, is he?
No, he probably promoted it, in actual fact. So we'll see what they take out here. It's going to be interesting, Les.
2,
2,
3.
3. I think it could be 5 by the looks of it.
I like the way
It
the
is
ladies
5.
put the shots on their rag just to make sure that they know how many they've counted.
Well, I've seen blokes take a shot bowl out and then go measure to
Here
it.
we go. Yeah, I've seen the same thing.
Hey, fellas, you've already counted that one.
That's right. That's where we need that female influence, I think.
I think we do,
Some of the
mate.
common sense.
Yeah, I think you're dead right on that one there, my friends. Yeah, I've seen it a few times, mate. I've seen blokes take out shots and I said, hang on, what are you measuring that one for? Yes. I think as we get older and we forget things, I think the cloth down is not a bad idea, mate, and put them on board so you know what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's so easy to get confused, isn't it?
Well,
roll them out.
Absolutely, you know. So we see a bit of a pick-up there for the Nic Gosley leg combination. I tell you what, and Emma started very nicely this end here. She's not going to be too
Great
far
bowl.
away. That's a great lead bowl there from Emma. The only thing it didn't do was fall over. No, I think you'll find that once the men realise that the women can play and they just like having a bit of fun too, and a lot of them just want to have a game of bowls with their husband or partner or whatever it may be. I think you'll find everybody's going to be nice and happy with the...
Well, we're seeing from the Premier League, the
with the
women
new
mixing
arrangement.
it with the men.
Well, look how
mixing
good,
it well.
I mean, look how good they are. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Gee whiz. You know, there's unbelievable ladies in our lady game, in our ladies at the moment. I mean, you've only got to look at the success that they've had at international level, Les, to realise how competitive they've
Exactly.
become. You know what I mean? So,
I watched the club championships, the women's club championships at Coast-Tweed last week. Emma
Yep.
Boyd and Chloe Stewart. Now, two
Yeah.
names playing off in the final in the club championships.
absolutely
Not too
unbelievable.
bad.
Yeah. And the standard, I know what type of bowls Chloe's playing at the moment. She's incredible. What a nice reply here from Noelene Dutton.
Oh, just short.
She's
Great try.
locked in a very good second shot there, though.
Well, a bit of weight on that will knock that Noelene bowl out.
Yep. A bit of a comeback here by Nick and Emma, who were pretty well struggling there initially, and bit of a fight back, you could say. So Nick on his backhand. Got to be very careful that he's not underdone with his grass line now, because that bowl of Emma's will go out of the head. He's not going to worry the scorer with this one.
Justin. You can knock onto that green and white.
The old magnet's always there. Yeah, Nick got a good line.
He doesn't want to touch that bowl of Emma's.
Just lacking a little bit of weight once again there, mate. Yeah, it's a good bowl there by Justin. There gives them something in behind the head, something that they can play to.
When did your lovely wife get to see you, Brian, with all the work you do?
Mate, yeah. She sees me
Still
in
married?
about 13 days' time, mate. Very fortunate, really, that I've been able to do what I can do, Les, you know what I mean? So,
Nice to have that support.
Yes, well, when Ainsley first met me, I was playing rugby union and coaching rugby union, so been fortunate where she's always been able to support my activities, and very much appreciate it, that's for sure. Okay, Noelene, I think she's fallen into this pack also
she didn't
too.
like it.
Roving reporter's very busy.
Still going?
Yep. Okay. Emma.
She doesn't want to knock her own bowl out either. She's coming round behind.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty handy bowl where she finishes here,
it'll be
Liz.
good there.
Yeah, pretty handy just there, that's for sure. G'day, Billo. How are you, mate? No, I thought you'd be going for Nico, mate. Catch up with you at the end of the year, Billo. Again, I think Nolene's into the pack once again. There's no doubt about that pack. It's become very catching at times, Les, can't it?
It's amazing. And frustrating.
Yes. No, that's for sure.
It's a game played in the head, isn't it, Brian?
Well, it can be.
It's mess with your mind.
Very much psychologically, and it's not only your bowling ability. It's basically if you're in a happy space also too, because it's a very similar game. People said to me, "What's line bowls about?" I says, very similar to chess. You got to find out what your opponent likes and doesn't like. You know what I mean?
I find similar to golf, where you've got to be able to focus, relax,
Yep.
and just continue that process.
Yes, it's ever so true. Having played a lot of golf in my day, I started my apprenticeship in my early days at Castle Hill Country Club. And,
In Sydney.
In Sydney, yes. We were the first house ever built in Carlingford.
Wow.
And that was 66 years ago. I remember it very well. I was 2 years of age, and I remember when the house was first built. We moved in, and Mum and I were planting daisies on a Saturday morning, and about 11:30 the cows come round and ate every one of them. So it was a great morning's work. Absolutely ruined, mate.
When the cows come home, eh?
Oh, mate, yeah, back in those days. And I took you there now and showed you my place, and you said, "This is the first house built." You go, "You're joking."
Wouldn't recognise it.
There's not a bit of grass left around the place, mate. I must admit, that was many, many years since I've been there. As my parents ended up moving up to Gosford. Just caught the edge. That's a little bit unlucky. He had a perfect line on that one there, so.
Joe Worsley, good morning, Brian and the crew. Good morning, Joe.
G'day, Joe. Great to see you the other day, representing the Downs.
Dean Shaw. Someone run out and tell Nick he's playing against me. That'll get him grouping them around the kitty.
Only I do know.
And Craig Dodds. Brian, what club shirt is Nick wearing? Yeah, Alcester, isn't
He's wearing Alcester there, mate. Well, he played Premier League for Alcester, Craig. So I'm assuming that's probably trying to get a few more wears out of it. I think they played at Broadbeach yesterday. So they moved from Broadbeach to here. Like there was 32 winners. 16 of them have come here to Musgrave Hill, and 16 have gone to Paradise Point. We'll be down to 2 winners this afternoon after the third game to see who contests the semi-finals tomorrow morning.
Joe Worsley says always great to catch up.
Nah, that's for sure, Joe. Love the district size, Joe, as you know. Always have. Great catching up with everybody. An absolute privilege to be able to host them here on the Gold Coast.
Right, Emma coming down on her backhand.
Yeah, just looking about another 5 foot of weight. Grass line absolutely spot on with both the girls. Should start working its way into the head now. It's going to be a little bit wide. But
Nick's happy with it.
Yep. Noelene
coming around the forehand. She got better weight this time.
Yeah, it does look that way. Well, still a bit short, but that would be shot, I'm assuming.
Mike Payne asking, any news of Chris Johnson and Annie McGill?
Not too sure if they're here in actual fact. They're over there, are they? Oh, there they are. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, hang on. Robbie's just getting his binoculars out there, mate. We'll get your score pretty soon, Mark.
Alan Vidler. Morning, gents. Any Ospreys there today? I'm just having a look around. I can't see any Osprey shirts today.
No, there's not, Alan.
Should we give Alan a free plug?
Well, Alan be sitting in the bowl shop at Mermaid Beach watching bowls. On you, Al.
And you've got quite a few aero bowls out there today too, Alan.
Yeah, well, Nick's cut his grass line down here once again. He's not happy with that. Straight away he let that go. He was kicking himself. Sounds as though it looks as though they're down 12-7. They're playing, James Bush and Scotty. Good bowl there from Justin. That's the shot. Well done. So there you go, Mark. They're down 12-7. They're playing Scotty DeJonk and Jane Bush. Scotty, of course, wearing his Helensvale shirt, and Jane, of course, in her Hamilton attire.
Warren Downey is watching Bundy run.
Yeah.
Enjoying his Bundy?
No, he lives up in Bundaberg, mate. And he knows the order I'm going to give him. Please go down to Bundaberg Rum Distillery and tell him they're doing a superb job, please, Warren.
And Alan Vidler, he's working, Brian. He's working, just in case you didn't know.
Come on, Alan. You're talking to me now, mate. Good on you, Al. Always great to catch up with you, buddy. Okay.
What's Emma got? Is she going to get the wick off the inside bowl? No, just outside.
Well, it's pretty much an easy one to get rid of there, that one there. Just playing down. You don't have to go hard at it. You're just looking just to arrive. Scotty Franklin's behind. Playing Dean McWhinney. Good-looking bowl here from Noelene. Just running out of legs. Yeah. And making it very hard to get into there by the looks of things too, Les. So it's got to change their hand there, yeah. Who is? 14-3. Dino. So that's a pretty handy lead for Dino there. Now, Emma, she's on a good line. Has she sent it, though?
Running out of legs again.
Yep.
Not happy. Pushing it up with a cloth, but that's not going to help.
It's not going to help. Even if you go past and kick it, it still doesn't help.
Right, Nolene's got a tighter line. And it's looking good.
I'll tell you what, she rolls his bowl out of the head. Happy days.
Just wouldn't come back.
I tell you what, it's a pretty good attempt though, wasn't it, eh? That bowl of Nick is looking very, very lonely. And I tell you what, Justin's having a good look at it too. Sorry, Robbie? Angela and Jake Wren are leading 8-4. They're playing, Jocelyn Haslick and Rick.
Nic Gosley's line just behind the bowl. Good handy position.
Yeah, good handy position there. 8-all. Oh, that's, the Gibbses from Millmerran up against the Stevens from Broadbeach. Complete family affair over there, Robbie. That's good stuff.
Okay, Nolene's called Justin in on his forehand here to try and come off Nick's bowl on that left-hand side. Well, he's come down the back. Okay. Made
He's
his
pretty
own mind up.
close.
Yeah.
He's pretty close.
That's his option, being skip, isn't it?
Yep. Onto that. 2 shots, maybe, I'd say. So Nick still doesn't have to change too much. Yeah, Ricky Brain and Jocelyn Haylock. Of course, Jocelyn comes from the Roma Bowls Club. Beautiful part of the world.
Well, Justin coming down the same line again.
Well, it's worth a few shots to him, mate, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, you've got to be past the head.
I think he's a bit wide.
For that weight, he probably is, isn't he? Yes.
David McCann, good morning all. Top day for bowls. Certainly is, David. Beautiful day here.
Yeah, g'day, Dave. How are you, mate? Dave, of course, is the president from Mackenzie Park Bowling Club down at Nerang there, Les.
Nice club there too.
Very nice club, mate. Great people.
Done an occasional park run around Mackenzie Park.
Do you?
There's loops around from where the club is.
Yes. And you've got the BMX track just outside.
Yeah, lots of facilities.
It's very
there.
much a sporting facility. And we have Around the Grounds by Jimmy C. Thank you very much. So we got Dean McWhinney, 14. Scotty Franklin, 3. Serena Matthews, 13. Jay Furday, 2. Bronwyn Stevens must be skipping. Bronwyn, 8. The Gibbs family, 6. And Jake Rinn, 7. Rick Bain, 3. That's Around the Grounds. We thank you very much for that.
Nolene's got a nice bowl here.
Very good start, mate. It does make a difference sometimes
beautiful.
when you get the kitty in your hand and get to roll the kitty first up.
Yeah.
What a difference it does,
You
mate.
get that bit of length in your hand.
Yeah. Okay, Emma. Nice little track on this one here too. Just coming to a very good home. Anything that's in behind the head, looking just to sit that bowl out of the head and stay. Noelene once again. What a two great lead bowls there from Noelene Dutton. Now Emma, I think, will have to change her hand. She's staying there.
Just falling under now.
Yep. Down to the skips. This is the 12th of 18 ends, or 2 hours and 30 minutes. And you can see the clock just underneath the main scoreboard there. Of 1 hour and 2 minutes to go, you could say.
Important then for Noelene and Justin to pull back on the scoreboard. They don't want the other couple to get away too far with only 6 ends to play.
Well, there's definitely advantage them at the moment. Not a bad starter for Nick. Bowl's still on the run.
Justin's pushed his out a bit. Will it get back?
It's starting to work its way back in now, mate.
Back.
Pretty good home there in actual fact, just in
spot
behind the head, yeah. G'day, Pete, how you going, buddy? Says, go Noelene Dutton. Just added a little bit too much to that one, young Nick.
Alan Vidler, that would have taken Jimmy all morning to do that score update.
Mate.
Does he know him, does he?
No, mate. I think you got Josh Beattie to run round, mate, our roving reporter.
And Warren Fairjones. Good morning, Brian. Good to hear you.
Hey, good on you, Warren. Beautiful morning here. You can see the wind just starting to trickle through Musgrave Hill at the moment. Very unusual to have it so still here at Club Musgrave. Okay, Noelene, yes, onto a forehand. Any movement on any of those bowls are very beneficial. So Noelene on the run in. Well, I'll tell you right now, this is a perfect line for Nolene's bowl. Comes down to her weight. Whoop, what happened there? We're back. Yeah, good bowl there from Noelene. Now Emma onto her backhand. There seemed to be a bit of a drop on that one there. Seemed to fall out of her hand at point of delivery, that one there,
Yeah.
Les.
What'll Noelene do now?
I think
change her hand?
Play a positional bowl around the back because they've... I fancy Emma and Nick got the three best backward, I'm assuming, and Nick was more inclined, I think, if there's still a few down, to have a bit of a look at this, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if the callers give us something around the back.
Pushing it in.
Yep.
It's interesting, both ladies using dynamics, both men using optimers, so it's a good chance to get the difference in line and watch your opponent play their line.
Yeah, big difference. Nick staying down to see what Justin plays. Pretty hard for Justin to get in on the forehand now. I think he's got to be just around, probably beating that bowl of Nolene's there on the blue and white one to the right-hand side of the line. I reckon if he falls inside that, they'll have another shot. He's on a nice track. I just don't think he's quite sent the weight, though.
No.
Now, it's just going to be enough for Nick to change his shot. He's having a good look at this, which tells me he may be playing an aggressive shot here. Got to be a bit careful. He's only got the one in the head. He can't go too silly.
Coming back nicely.
Great
Coming
bowl.
back nicely. Oh, look at that. Oh,
That's a great bowl, mate.
now you can't get a laser in there, Brian.
That's going to be very interesting to see what happens there, Les. And that's the fact if Robbie can get an angle shot there, it could be very interesting. No, I just can't see it. Look at that. What's Nick going to play now, mate?
What does he do?
I think he favours that for shot. Well, it's a pretty good... It must have been one to Nic Gosley there, mate. Because Nick said, let's take that. I'm not playing it, this one.
I was going to say he delivered that ball very quickly.
Dear, I think Noelene may have kicked that to see what was going to happen. So I'll tell you a little thing, mate, is that she was dead right what would have happened. So hence the reason why Nick decided to take it and run. Well, this is the 13th end. Oh, they've got 56 minutes left to play. Once again, too, Emma's gone back to the early tactics of really basically tee to tee. Well, you can see how far it's short of the tee. About an inch and a half, I reckon, there, Les. G'day, Jason. How are you, mate? Great to catching up with the Mackay boys the other day, buddy. Keep up the good work, mate. Doing great guns. You're just running through the head, so beneficial bowl there. Anything behind the head?
A slight breeze on that forehand, so it will bring the bowl back a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, well, the wind's just starting to come across there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see the difference in line between the two dynamics there.
Yeah, absolutely. One with the breeze and one against it, so... Yeah, I'll tell you what, Emma's got a good line on this one here. How's her weight? It's looking pretty handy there, Les.
Very nice bowl.
I don't think she'll want it back again somehow,
No.
mate.
Oh, that's a beautiful bowl.
Beautiful bowl there, beautiful lead bowl.
She didn't get a toucher.
Great to see the great man there, mate. Don Paple's just walking past. Okay, Noelene, she's looked at this just the way she's looking at it. Inside that bowl, pretty good second shot locked in there. Well played to both the girls. Let's see what the boys can do. Okay, Nick on the forehand, just trying to beat that last bowl of Nolene's.
The different title line of the Optimas to the Dynamics.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can really tell the difference there, Les, can't you? Yeah, so that's for sure. So good bowl there from Nick, just pulling up just a tad short, but in the count, I'll tell you what, not far away, just going to run through the head, but stays on, which it is going to do. That's gone to a pretty good home.
A little bit wider this time.
Played this pretty well, Nick.
And looks pretty good to me. Lovely bowl.
Well, the thing about it too, it doesn't leave a target, you know what I mean? It's
No.
just, could see a bit of aggression here though. You can get off the inside of Nick's first bowl too.
It's gone for weight.
Yep.
Get rid of that straight up. Unfortunately missed.
No, it's a reasonable head there, favouring the Nic Gosley led combination.
Well, Noelene and Justin need to change this up.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure what Noelene will play here.
All right, Emma's got first cab off the rank.
Yep. Emma.
Bold move just as she was about to line up, whether that's going to change her shot at all.
Don't think it will, mate.
She's going to get underneath it.
Played this pretty well.
Beautiful bowl.
Doesn't want to fatten the target though.
Well,
Oh,
we know what's going to happen
ooh.
when the men come down.
Like that was what you call a very good bad bowl.
Yeah.
It's a very good bowl, but a bad result she got. She's just fattened the target. They've now got a 4-bowl target that they can hit.
Do you think Noelene have a run at it? Yes, she is.
Probably play with just
Bit of
reaching
overweight.
weight.
Yep.
She's pretty close. She's going to get something. What a bowl. Noelene Dutton.
Good bowl. And,
Second shot.
second.
Well played.
It was open to it, wasn't it?
Yep. Absolutely.
You can almost hear her smacking her lips from up here.
I reckon so. Whoops. Okay, looks like they're coming around the back. That's what Nick's calling, just so they... I think wherever this finishes, Nick will be pretty happy.
Yep, bit of insurance.
Yep. Got the hand gone up. It's a good bowl.
Calling for a bit of weight again.
Yeah, once again.
Confidence in your lead, isn't it? To get them to...
Well, it is, isn't it? And like, I mean, all 4 players have been contributing very well towards the game.
Yep.
So Noelene just had a good hit there.
There's a nice line.
Yep. Comes down to her weight. She's pretty
tight line
close
that
to
side.
it, mate.
I
She's
think
very,
she's got it.
very close. She's
got
got
it.
this all the way. Bang, bang.
Oh.
Two shots. Now, that's the importance of Emma's last bowl with having one back there. But I'm not too sure whether they actually do have best backward, because I think Nick will probably hit this. Here it is here again. A great bowl from Noelene Dutton. And again, as you were saying before, Les, very, very true that when you've got confidence to call it. But the only thing is that's a toucher. Now, depending on what weight he hits it, that is liable to go with and follow it. So, when Nick goes, he normally goes pretty big.
Well, he's going it. He's offline, unfortunately. Might get a wick. Oh, took one out.
He's taken one out. A little bit lucky there, but the old saying is that you don't write down how you get them, you write down how many you get.
Justin's going the back again.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to quite get there, though, Les. So Nick's still got the opportunity. You know, if he gets the inside edge of this bowl, he could be left with 3 shots there. That's why I think he'll go big. The only thing he's got to watch is that he doesn't take out all his bowls, because that bowl goes out the head. No, he's not.
He's lost the line.
Yep. I'm just saying, if he hit that blue bowl, he had the opportunity of taking out that one, and also that slides off. He could have taken out a couple of them. But Justin now got round about 2.5 foot to draw another shot.
It's where the game of chess comes into this game, isn't it?
Well, you've got to work out what favourite length that your opponent's playing and all types of things. So it's one shot there to the Justin Knight, Noelene Dutton combination.
Almost like a game of snooker as well, isn't it?
Well, it is, mate. Very similar, isn't it? Very similar.
Okay, shortening up the length this time.
Yep.
They've got to do something to change the tactics.
Nick out there filling up the water bottle. Okay, so they have gone to basically minimum length, just over minimum length, with Noelene having the mat a fair way up, not straight, not directly minimum, but minimum to medium. And a lovely start by Noelene Dutton too, just quietly, beautiful weighted bowl. Emma sticking to the forehand also too, going to follow Noelene down.
Got the breeze against them on this line.
Yep.
Oh, needed the wick.
Yeah, just got a nice little catchment area there though. Gee, I tell you what, mate, I hope you're paying the assessed water bill here, the amount of bottles being filled up.
Okay, Noelene likes this.
Yeah, she's following it.
Needs to pull up. Yeah.
Well, she's tucked that away nicely now too, hasn't she?
Very handy.
Look at this. Not only that, she's going to have to put the chalk on her own bowl.
And she played for that.
She did too. Now that should be a little bit too tight.
Nick happy with that.
Well, he's got good backward there, and he's tucked away a little bit. But you know, 9 times out of 10, when Nick's in great form, he's struggled, to my opinion, a little bit here this morning. But you back him to draw that for sure. When he's playing, when he's full of confidence and got the line, you more than back him to draw that. So you can see the shortish end is tricking the players here also too.
Yeah. Both a bit long.
Yep.
That's a handy position there, though.
Very handy bowl there from Nick. Now, the art of correction about this great game. Played this pretty well. Played it a little bit too well.
Well, there's a target.
I think if I'm Nick will go both these.
Yep. Clear out the back.
Yep.
He's going. It's got it. Smack in the middle.
Yep. Hey, good on you, Pete. You had a game with him the other day. That's great news, mate. Yeah, he's a good lad, mate. I'll tell you that right now. He is loves his bowls. Said he's living up in the beautiful Harvey Bay region at the moment, up on the Fraser Coast. And he plays out of the very strong Pialba Bowls Club.
Right, Emma holding shot now.
Yes, so Noelene's got to do it all again now, Wes.
I love her action. Nice and smooth.
Very consistent, Les. As you can see, this is why she gets these results.
And a toucher.
Yeah, good bowl. Gee whiz, she had to mark her own one last time, mate. Hey?
Emma following her down.
I don't think she's quite here, though. But it's
She's
still running.
got the inside edge.
Ooh, pretty good bowl there from
That's
Emma.
the way they fell.
It just kept running there, didn't it?
Yeah.
I just looked at it and thought, oh, did she send it? She definitely did send it. Right, Noelene.
Rinse and repeat.
How good's the memory? She's following it. She likes it.
And another one in
Just
the
a
head.
bit short.
It's hard to tell. Disappointed, so she's not sure if she's got that second shot.
Yep.
This is going to, the wind's going to push that away, I think.
Yeah, you just needed just a tad more weight, a bit more grass on that one there. I think Nick was ticked at the backhand there by the looks of that though. It looks like they're only the one down, but got a nice little shot on there if he gets his grass line right. And I think he's got the opportunity of just sitting that shot bowl out of the head. Even if he hits that bowl of Emma's fat, he'll probably stay there anyway. So Justin's going to take that shot away from him if he can. Beautiful line on this one here, Justin.
Lovely bowl. Look at this.
Oh, just pulled up.
Noelene calling it up, but didn't help.
No, Nick's still got to be around that one.
Another good line. Is he going to get around?
No.
No. He's going to push it in. No.
No, not quite. He had a perfect line on that one there.
He did.
For what he was after. Now, if they can get rid of that bowl, it's worth 3. If he stays there, it's worth 4. And I think that's what Noelene just put 4 fingers up there and said, get rid of that. Now,
Right. What's Nick going to do?
got the opportunity. You've got to be careful he doesn't take his own out. He doesn't need the edge of it, but we'll see what weight he plays with. I think you'll find he just play to sit that bowl out of the head. Because I said if he hits it in the middle, he'll sit and stay. Got to be careful he doesn't get it on the edge though and go out the head himself. Just playing with just arriving weight. That's all it is.
You still interested?
No, he's
lost it. No. Oh, where's this going?
Could be second shot. Going to measure it by the looks of it?
Tape out, yeah.
The tape out?
There's the one.
Yep.
Just short of the bowl. So 2 to Noelene and Justin. Brings them back in the count a bit. Handy time to get 2 shots there. And she's going to shorten it up again. Obviously it's working for them, so Why not? Almost the same positioning. Oh, we've got 4 ends to play, 14-10 the score, and 40 minutes to go. So we'll get the game in. Who's going to be in front at the end? Okay, this is the windy side, so it's going to get pushed away from the line, I think. A good length. Okay, will Emma pick up on that, noticing where Nolene's bowl went? Give it a bit more width, and she seems to have done that. And it's on its way back now. both good lengths. Okay, correct on your first bowl. What can Noelene do now? Coming the same side. Narrowed her bowl up this time. Got the wind holding this one up. Oh, lovely bowl. Will it fall in and touch? Yes, it will. I don't think she saw that. She had a back turn to it at the time, but she's got the toucher. Right, Emma. Nice tight line on this as well. Starting to run away now. Justin happy with that. With his lead holding shot. Maybe 2 even. It's hard to tell from this angle, but certainly got the shot. Not coming back nicely as well. And that'll certainly be second. Nick deciding to play the other hand with a bit of wind behind it. Good line, just a bit length, but it's handy back there. Okay, Noelene calling Justin to play off that black, blue and white bowl. And he's done this pretty well too. Just a bit wide. Nick coming the same way on his forehand, using the wind to bring it back. Just running through and underneath. Okay, so Noelene holding the 1, maybe 2 shots at the moment. Again, coming down on her tight side. Will it hold up? Just running over, but that would be second. Maybe. It looks like it to be second shot at least. Rolled out. Emma coming down on her forehand, but I think the wind's got this, pushing it away. Hard to change from one hand to the next with the wind like it is, and it's certainly getting a bit more gusty now. The flag's starting to show a little bit more blowy in the wind. Noelene staying the same side. Will she get around? Yes, nicely. Great bowls there from Noelene, and it's a good time to bring those good shots in. Okay, Emma staying on a forehand. Underneath that, wick off. Well, that'll be tight. Could be just the one. Maybe two to Noelene at the moment. Okay, Justin's got the mat. What's he going to do? Coming down his forehand. Needs to come back in a bit. Well, it'll push the Nolene's bowl up. No harm done there, and certainly an advantage. Maybe even three now. Oh, Nick's gone for it. Ooh. Knocked his partner's bowl out, so definitely 3 shots now to Noelene and Justin. Could be 5 or 6. Justin putting another one in there. Well, it's no secret what Nick's going to do. Using a bit of weighted shot. Wants it to come back. It's on that tight side. It's rolled in. Certainly cut a couple out. 2, 3, 4. 4 shots. Well, this has made it an interesting game now. 3 ends to play, 14 all. So hang on to your seats, viewers. We're in for a good finish here. And the way Noelene and Justin have played the last few ends, they've certainly got the form on the board at the moment. Staying to that short end. Bringing the mat up, playing to the tee. Noelene likes this tight side, and why wouldn't she? She's been playing well. A little bit short this time, but the line was perfect. Emma following her down, obviously noticing the line that Noelene took. Will she come back in time? Again, great line, just the length. Okay, Noelene will adjust this length. Looking better. Another great shot. Lovely shot. About a foot behind. Emma coming down the same line. Looks like she might be under. Or she crash and burn on Nolene's bowl. Pushed it up. So 2 shots to Noelene. Right, plenty of room for Justin. Consolidate what they're holding at the moment. He's a bit short this time. Coming on that windy side, the bowl's been pushed by the wind. Nick coming the same way. Needs the wind to bring it back. And certainly will. Once they slow down, that wind really takes hold of the bowls. Okay, Justin's adjusted. Better length. Still just a slightly under, but that's 3 shots. Nick needs the wind now to bring it back in, and coming back nicely. Still 3-2, Noelene and Justin. Well, they're certainly putting pressure on their opponents at the moment. The form in the last few ends, they've been playing very well. Can Nick and Emma respond? Okay, Noelene coming with a bit of breeze this time. She's going to hit up on Nick's bowl. Hasn't changed the head, still 3. Nick calling Emma the same side. Maybe play off that right-hand bowl of Noelene's. Okay, she's giving it some thought, finding her line. Oh, looks a bit tight. Well, this'll, could have changed it, but unfortunately went straight through. Okay, Noelene coming down on her backhand. Using the breeze to bring the bowl back. She's got a line. And it's on its way. She's happy. She's chasing it. Will it get back in time? It'll be handy back there. Nice shot. Won't be in the count, but it's certainly handy back there. Okay, Nick's happy with this bowl from Emma. Get around that front bowl, and I think she's got shot. Will it stop? Cut it back. It's going to be close for shot. Between that right-hand bowl of Emma's and that last bowl, that right-hand bowl of Noelene's and that last bowl of Emma's. Okay, both men having a good steely-eyed stare at the head, making their mind up what they're going to play. Justin's interested. That may not get back from out there, even with the breeze behind it. Nick's going to get under that front bowl. Will he play off of Noelene's? Lovely bowl. That's certainly shot. Justin looking to take that bowl of Nick's out. Just going to crash on the front bowl. So 1 shot now to Nick and Emma. And Nick's got last bowl. Can he consolidate? Make it 2. Free kick, but not an easy one, but still, a man of his capabilities, it's certainly very possible. Okay, it looks a little bit wide with the breeze against it. Just not going to get back in time. So 1 to Nick and Emma. We're going up by ones now into the last 2 ends. Plenty of time to get the 2 ends in, so we're going to get a result without the bell. Okay, Emma decided to play 3/4 length, but the mat in a different position, so that changes the line slightly for both teams. Wind's very fluky at the moment. It's coming up and then dropping off. Flags are totally still now. So Nolene's ball coming back in what would have been a windy side, but without the breeze, it's finished just slightly short.
Pretty close game now, down to the business end. Only one shot in it. Yeah, what got a nice line on this one here. Comes down to a weight. Not going to be too far away, Les.
Nice bowl.
Yep, well played.
Right, well, Noelene adjust. The breeze has kicked up a bit again, so...
Oh, you can see the flags there starting to flap around in the wind a little bit now, so... Once the wind gets it though, look the way it just rips across the head there.
Yep. Well, the previous bowl, there was no breeze. That's why it finished slightly short.
Well, that's the thing. But you can't really adjust, can you, when you're on the mat? You know what I mean? You just got to take it and then you're in the hand of the
gods.
Of the bowling gods, my friend. So if you try to adjust because of the breeze on the mat, I think you find you'll be all over the shop.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick on his forehand. Love to be able to trail this kitty, just get it out of sight. A little bit runny with this one, but pretty good home just there, in my opinion. Anything behind the head. Justin got round about, what, 2 foot, 2.5 foot to draw the shot? Looks going to be pretty close by the looks of it. Yeah, well played,
nice
mate.
Shot.
You may see you change your hand here, Nick. You may come down the backhand and try and chase the kitty or that bowl.
Yep, you're right. It's looking pretty good too. Emma's happy. If we could see it, it'd be nice. Oh, lovely bowl.
Oh, got the edge of it though.
That's going to be hard to pick from this angle.
Hey, good on you, Susan. Got us on the big screen. How good's that? Yeah, a bit unlucky there, Nick, with that one. Not too sure if he stayed with it, but this bowl here is going to be awfully close too. It's starting to work in now. Has he got the run? Yeah, that's a pretty good bowl there from Justin. So, down to the girls. What's Emma going to play?
Well, she's had a good look.
Yeah, mate, probably with that breeze, you can probably look at it either way.
It's getting quite strong now.
Getting quite strong, that's for sure, but definitely looking, probably the forehand, looking for the bit of the trail there. She could pick up a few shots if she was able to move it to the right-hand side of the centre line, but at the same time, though, a lot of danger. So we're going to play the forehand.
Get through the gap.
Oh, what a great try, mate. Gee whiz, she played that well, a bit more weight, and that would have been absolutely spot on, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I think that's the shot Nolene's got to play onto any of those bowls which are on the run.
It's going to be a tight hand with the breeze against it on this side.
Yes.
And it's holding up nicely. It's just the length.
Just not quite going to get there. Okay, doesn't have to change too much, Emma. She played it pretty well first time. She got it out there nicely once again. Just a bit quick, that's all. But anything behind the head there, they got 3 best backward there. So Noelene on the mat, reaching down here on her backhand. See the shot that Justin called. Say, take Nick out of the head. Well, she's going to get a little inside edge off this and probably come in for another one. Well, good attempt. Makes it a little bit harder now for Nick to get to, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of space in there.
No. We'll see what he plays. Here you go, mate.
Having a talk about it.
Well, you can see Emma's skirt there, the way it's really starting to move now, isn't it? You know what I mean, with the breeze.
Will he come with weight, Brian?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think he'll risk that. Not with big weight, anyway. More like a hit and stay.
Yep, he's trying to get through that gap, get a wick. Let's push another.
Oh, he nearly got it that way, in actual fact, didn't he? And he's opened it up a little bit for himself for his next shot. But then again, it'd be a very risky shot to play. But every now and again, to win a game, mate, you've got to play with a little bit of risk, don't you?
Justin with a bit of weight as well.
Yep. We really just got to touch any of these bowls to get a result.
At a thinner edge than that.
Yep. Yeah, making it very hard.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure of the state of the head on what's actually there. You know what I mean? I mean the state of the affairs. Is he 1 down, or is he got shot, or is he 3 down? But I know this much: if he's a few down, he's got to really change it, because there's only 1 end to go.
Like the Indians around the wagon trail.
Yes, it certainly
all
is.
All surrounding that jack. He's going again. Oh, he's offline. Gets something. Bang.
Well, he's picked up a few shots there, but see where the kitty went. But I think you'll find Justin's going to have plenty of room there.
Plenty of room there to get shot.
Well, he'd be holding 3 shots there in actual fact.
Yeah, look at that.
A little bit lucky to get away with that, quite realistically, though. But he's got a good 4 foot to draw the shot. Justin, he's taking his time too, which I do like. He's just taking his time, getting his head, and knows the importance of this bowl. To go into the last end all locked up is pretty mean feat.
I'd put my money on him. I think he's got this. Plenty of room.
Great bowl, mate. Well played. One shot, all locked up. Last end, 15 all.
What a game.
What a game. Noelene, where's she going to put the mat? So,
well, take the phone off the hook, folks.
Yep.
Don't go anywhere.
On you, Dan. How are you, mate? Hey, Yogi. Good to see you could tune in, champion. Okay, Noelene, she's got the mat up towards the end of the line. So it looks as though they're going to use the short end tactics. So 15 all. We must have a winner. 15 minutes to go. Plenty of time. So Emma doing the kicking. showing what great soccer skills they have got.
Yogi Best. Good morning, Mr. President.
Hey, Yogi.
Dan Ware, doing a great job, Brian.
Oh, yeah, Dan. Missing the lollies, mate. Noelene on the mat, on the tee. They have had success at this length so far.
This has been their favoured length.
It has been, hasn't it?
Yep.
But it's a bit different, mate, when it's 15 all and the adrenaline starting to run through that right hand. It's been a great game, Michael, hasn't it, mate? Whoever wins this is a worthy winner as far as I'm concerned.
Here's a good bowl. Got the jack and going with it. Ooh, not too far. And she's still got shot.
Still got shot.
Noelene getting directions from a skip.
Yep. Comes down to her weight. She's got the line that she requires. That could be a little bit underdone grass line with anything with this one.
She doesn't want to knock it out. Definitely one now to Emma.
Yep. I think Emma will probably change her hand now. I think she's got to, just change the hand there. G'day, Carl. How are you, mate? Carl Fiegler. Next door, Michael. I will let you know a little bit underdone there, grass line by the looks of it. Can't really see. I'll get Robbie onto the binoculars for you, Michael.
Ken Smythe, good morning from Singapore. Enjoying the commentary. Keep up the good work.
Good on you, Ken. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. Yeah, Greg's boy to see Todd's just hit something. Emma's clapping. Greg's claiming shot out of it. It's 7 to 28. I've got no idea on who's on what side though, Michael. So they're a fair way behind by the sounds of things, Michael.
Justin having a run at Emma's bowl there, but just a bit wide.
I think he's basically looking to run the kitty in the ditch, mate.
Right.
And Nico's doing the same thing, and I think he's going to take Emma out clean as a whistle.
Boom.
Yep. Well, it's good tactics to put the kitty in the drink and sit on it, but yeah, good bowl from Justin. Nick will go back to the draw now.
Emma calling it to hold wide.
And it has, yeah.
It didn't hold.
Well, I think Nick's tactics, my personal opinion, will be to put kitty in the drink and sit on top of it. If you're going to win a game, mate, you've got to take risks.
He's only got 2 bowls left.
I'm not saying they're good tactics. No, he's a pretty experienced campaigner. A lot of time for young Nico.
Right, Noelene holding shot at the moment.
Yeah, they're having 2 there by the looks of it there, Les. Now Noelene. Oh, she's on a nice line with this one here. Comes down to her weight. She's not going to be too far away. She can trail the kitty over to that bowl of hers.
Oh, lovely bowl.
Oh, that's a great bowl from Noelene. But the only thing is just being short of the head. It gives them something to run off too, doesn't it? You know what I mean? They can actually get the inside edge of that bowl and also get the kitty at the same time. So would have been a bit better if she was just behind the head.
Just a bit wide.
Yep. Been a great game. Been a very enjoyable game.
Excellent game.
Got another 2 games today, so absolutely looking forward to showcasing this wonderful event. And tomorrow morning, 8 a.m, we're down to the semi-finals and finals. 21 ends, no time limit. Now, Noelene, she really knows she's got to trail this kitty and change it up. And she has. What a great bowl. Just like that. That's well played.
She like that.
She does, doesn't she? Now, mainly because they've got to change their hand now too, don't they? You know what I mean? They've got now. It's probably a little bit better for them because it's on the tighter hand of the two now.
And it's just a bit wide.
Yeah, but a good attempt. Gave it every opportunity.
Like you said, try and run into the ditch.
Yeah, well, that's really the only shot they got on now, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's with Noelene playing that bowl there. It's basically saying, right, you got to play the perfect bowl now to get it, and that to me is pretty good tactics. Now, the perfect bowl, quite realistically here from Justin, will be probably third shot and right in front of the kitty. Or trail the kitty into the ditch himself. One of the two. Take that shot away from them. And he is awfully close. Oh. But I tell you what, that's in a pretty good catchment area there. Believe you me. That's where the kitty has got the potential to go to. So Nick, having a good look at this. Is he going to go big? I think he's going to have to go bigger than he'd like because it could get the edge of the kitty, it could kill, it could do anything. But a kill is probably as good a result as he could wish for at this stage, particularly with that back bowl of Justin's.
Got a bit of weight on it. I think it's going to go under. Yep.
Needed that edge. Just missed that edge. So down to the last two bowls. Doesn't get much better than this, mate.
Justin's covered most of his bases here.
Yep.
They've come back nicely. They were down 14-8 at one stage.
It's been a great fight back by them in actual fact. And it comes down to this bowl here. What shot Nick will play with his last bowl. I think Justin would love to run that kitty into the ditch. He's a lot closer. He is a lot closer.
Oh,
great bowl, but it's still there to be played.
Okay, Nick's going to have a good look at this.
He is.
Really, even if he gets those front three shots, he's still going to be one down, isn't he?
That's correct. He's got to get the kitty in the drink and sit with it. Right, one bowl to play. Decide the game. 15 all, one bowl. Nic Gosley's got fate in his hands.
It's all or nothing. It's a knockout. So winner takes all and loser goes home.
Yeah, a bit strange, Phil, but I had a fair idea what he'd play. Played a fair bit of bowls with young Nick and seen him play a lot, mate.
Shane White says, come on, Willie. Dan Ware, a very good game. Certainly is, Dan.
It's been a great game of bowls. Okay, he's got the fate in his hands right now. What weight is he going to play?
Got someone wandering across from the other green.
Looks like he's going to go big. Yeah, Greg Robbie just strolling down.
That's got to be distracting. Got the weight. Oh!
And one down. See what I mean? That's what happens when you go big.
Yep.
That bowl of Justin's was the best bowl on the green, mate.
It was.
So...
look at it, right on the edge.
Yep.
That's the shot bowl and the winning bowl.
And the winning bowl. Doesn't matter how many they get.
No,
they only need the one. So what a great game. Incredible game of bowls, and congratulations to Justin Knight and Noelene Dutton, because they really, as Les just said before, absolutely fought back magnificently in that game. But a great bowl by Nick, just didn't get the result. And there, I think that my personal opinion, only my personal opinion, they didn't continually go for the kitty in the drink and actually tried to look at a good second or third shot. They may have won that game there, Les.
Well, it's easy to be comments here in the seats
after the game. But nah, look, they play what they're comfortable with, and I'd never knock the players for playing what they see, mate.
I've played my best game of bowls here in this seat, you know.
Mate, I have not played a bad bowl from here, I'll tell you that right now. But an absolute wonderful game, and four great competitors, very skillful, and to see them showcase their skills absolutely first class. And with this event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors that we have on board, and we thank them very much for their continued patronage of our great game. And of course, this live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast, and the Queensland Government. We thank them very much for the opportunity of showcasing our great game. And of course, Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. Nick is a wonderful supporter of our great game. He's a major sponsor of Bowls Queensland State Championships, of the mixed pairs and the triples. We'd like to thank Nick for his wonderful support. We'd also like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championship events. Thanks also to the many other venues. And there's one group we cannot forget to thank, and that is the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support of this wonderful event. And of course, the sponsors of Bowls Queensland throughout the year, these wonderful sponsors. Bowls Queensland proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support of our wonderful game. And for those of you who are at any of the venues around the Gold Coast, Pure Real Estate, Nick Fisher, to celebrate, is giving away a chance to win a set of arrows up to the value of $650. All you have to do is make your way to the Pure Real Estate table at either venues, Musgrave Hill, Broadbeach or Paradise Point, during the mixed pairs or triples events between the 13th and 17th of May, and submit your entry. That's all you got to do. And then on the 3 p.m. on the 17th of May, which is the final of the triples, the winner will be announced. What a great initiative, and we thank Nick very, very much for putting that set of bowls up, and also too for his sponsorship of this wonderful event. So, Les, that was the appetizer.
Certainly was fun. So, yeah, looking forward to.
Big thank you to Les, and of course our fearless leader here, Robbie Allen, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, myself, Brian Marshall, and Les Ritchie and Robbie Allen. Support your club. Enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Back on air in about 40 minutes. Around about 40 minutes. Thank you very much. Bye.